I can't hear my music yet. I don't know why.
Excuse me?
You turn it up?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Charles?
My name is Devil.
My name is on the list.
What list?
What list?
The DJ's list.
Gotta have it, Charles. Tell her.
Miss Thing, there is no guest list tonight.
Oh.
Oh.
Spreaker.com.
Oh.
Devil Tongue and Phantom Other. Believe it or not, we're not lonely. We're lonely for you. That's why we want you to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Skype, Spreaker, email, devil.tongue@gmail.com. You know, I remember when we was clubbing back in the day. You can't see the smile on Phantom's face.
Yes.
That's why we needed Skype.
That's why he needs Skype. Go ahead.
But, should we run down some of the clubs we used to troll at? Tunnel, Roseland,
Nels,
Palladium.
Oh my goodness.
Red Parrot.
I went to the clubs, but I wasn't a club head.
Well,
so,
you should have hung with us.
I know.
We was all over the place. Emerald City. If you had a car, Zanzibar's.
Yeah. I've been out there, but I haven't been out there the way y'all been out there.
But you know what? Club Lonely isn't about the clubs, per se. It's really about self-love and, you know, what you need to do for you before you can think about doing it for someone else. You know, again, you're listening to Devil Tongue and Phantom Other on Spreaker.com. www.spreaker.com.
You know the topic should have been today?
What?
Do you, boo-boo? Do you? That should have been the topic.
You mean D-E-W?
I don't know about that. But
you mean
do.
D-O-O?
D-O. Do you.
Just D-O.
Right. Do you, boo-boo.
Well, you need to.
But that should have been the topic. Instead of being lonely people, it should have been do you, boo-boo. Do you.
That could always be the subtopic.
Ain't no subtopic.
Sure.
No, it's not. We're talking about lonely people.
No.
People who ain't got nobody.
All right.
You ain't even got a damn dog.
Pause. Are you lonely?
Nope.
Neither am I. Now, were you ever lonely?
Nope.
For real?
No, we mean lonely. You mean like never having a partner lonely? Lonely in life?
You can
not having no family, nobody?
You can be in a relationship and still be lonely.
Right, and you could be, you know, by yourself and not have nobody and don't have a goal or anything and be lonely.
Right. But this is what I'm saying about enrichment in terms of you staying active, you having, as you said, goals. You having
a lifestyle.
Healthy. You having something to keep you occupied so that you're not dwelling on, gee whiz,
negative.
I'm all alone. I'm by myself.
Well, it's not even that, all right? Because you have some people who are happy by themselves.
Exactly.
There are people who are content. You can tell them no wrong. You cannot sell them on a mate. They are the best of the best.
Yo,
all right?
Devil talking about to be stupid.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, I know a few people who do very well by themselves. It's just like certain dogs in the kennel. You can't put all the dogs together. There's always that one dog who don't want to play. It's cool.
Well, like I said,
and that's that lonely dog. And you know what he says? It's all good. I don't need to be with Peppy and, and King and Lily. I don't need to be with them. I am all good by myself. You put them and lock them up, and I play by myself, and I'm good.
Well, like I said, I'm about to be stupid.
Go ahead.
Is it possible to be lonely at work?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, teamwork, right? Teamwork makes the dream work.
Right.
Team, together, everyone achieves more.
Right.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
I can work by myself with zero issues, and that's the truth.
Because you have a strong self-esteem. There are people out there who don't have the same self-esteem issue that you have. I work very well by myself. I will tell you that. Phantom other, I love being by myself. I don't mind having a partner that works with me at the same height of my ability. But if you are hinder, you got to go. Okay?
Yeah.
But to get back to that, I believe in working by myself. Oh, hell yeah. But teamwork does make the dream work. You're absolutely right. But you could be at work and be lonely, meaning you're that antisocial person. All right? Because if you work in a company and there's 100 employees and you're at your desk and you have people around you and you can't even look and glare or stare a good morning, you by yourself.
Well, if you're miserable, you're miserable.
Right. But I'm just saying, if there's some people out there who don't want to greet you. I'm okay with that. Don't get mad because you're lonely, because you don't want to start a one-sentence conversation. Good morning. Listen, I didn't say how your day went, who you been with, whatever. Good morning is good morning. I will tell you off the bat, so I don't cut you off.
Okay.
I am not a morning person, and yes, I will grunt at you a good morning, but doesn't mean that I'm a lonely person. Boom.
But I was referring more to it depends on the type of job you have, of course. Can you literally work by yourself, or you have to be around people? And again, when I'm talking about as far as your job, what I'm saying it's like, okay, good example. Let's say it's a whole bunch of people at your job. Maybe it's 10. 4 guys are assigned to this. 2 other guys are assigned to that. And you're the only one assigned to do something, off in the corner. Can you do that? Don't say because, well, it's my job, I have to. No. The question is, can you do that, or do you have to be one of the 4 or one of the 2 that was assigned to do some other work?
I get it.
Neediness is...
You know what it is? Neediness is a little bit of it.
Yes.
What do you call it? Separation is another thing, because there's certain people who don't do well with separation, meaning that they always have to be in a collective. They always have to be in a group. As in, when the group breaks up, there's anxiety, and now I'm by myself, and I gotta work by myself, I gotta do this by myself. Those are the questions you start saying out loud. There's certain people who are, I don't want to call them leeches, but those are people who are draining, that they need to be around somebody because they need to run their mouth.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank
you. If nobody's listening to them gossip, talk bad about somebody, gonna tell you what's going on in Hollywood.
That day is miserable.
Right, or that day miserable, then that's like a downside for them too, because they can't be alone. So, but the thing about being alone is not just relationship-wise and family. Sometimes it could be a mental health issue. Sometimes, because our thoughts are not healthy, that they could be wrong, meaning that they're not considered hallucination or delusion, but what happened is that you might think that, oh, well, they don't like me, or, they don't want to talk to me, and you keep yourself to be a lonely person because you're having this issue within yourself, thinking that these people might be talking about you and they're not, or they're thinking about you and they're not. And so you're forcing yourself to be lonely because your fear of interaction, or, you're being antisocial because you feel like something is going to go down that you don't know how you're going to react to it because you feel like they got something up against you. So sometimes loneliness can happen because of that, because you force yourself into a situation of that.
That feeling of isolation, I want to focus on the mental health aspect of it too.
Go ahead.
Because if you're paranoid, if you always think someone's thinking about you, thinking ill of you, talking about you, that's a problem.
It is. But you know what's funny? There is healthy paranoia, okay? The fear of, I think this is not really a place that we should be right now. If that's a dark alley, I think we shouldn't be going down this alley. I mean, yes, there's some paranoia that is healthy, all right? But there's some paranoia where if you feel that every time before you get to your job, you're already thinking that somebody's talking about you, there's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Before you leave your house, you're thinking that somebody's talking about you, there's a problem. If you're in your bed, all right, because I'm going backwards, you're in your bed and you're thinking somebody's already talking about you before you got to work, you got a problem. Okay?
People are going to talk about you. Get over it.
Yes, but what happened is that you have people who want to be the best in people's eyes. And guess what? You can't always be that. Me personally, I just don't care. You can talk about me like a dog. You can stare. You can do whatever you want. I really just don't care because you know what? That's just energy I can't put into you.
Exactly.
All right? And people need to understand that's just energy I can't put into you. And what happened, I mean, also, I don't mean to be repeating myself, is that us as human beings, we allow other people to dictate how we should be, how should we feel, our fashion and everything, where, you know, if you're actually yourself, you might feel better.
Well,
you know, you won't feel as lonely because guess what? You won't have to commit to a certain degree or certain status of someone else's liking because you're being alone. You can be alone and be just fine with it. Yo, you chilling with your cat, you good with that. You know what I'm saying? But then some people be like, oh, she's so antisocial, she doesn't want to be bothered. Maybe she thinks you're corny. Maybe she thinks she doesn't want to hang around your dramatic self. All right? Maybe it's not about her. Maybe it's about you, the person that's talking about you.
I'm going to veer off that path for a hot second.
Go ahead.
Because we've had, I'll say, debates over this. I am picking on a celebrity who shall remain nameless. But let's just say every guy that she's married can't have something wrong with them. And she's perfect. That's all I'm going to say. It's like, wait a minute, wait. This is hubby number 7 or 8. And there's something wrong with him too. Why is it you keep getting these type of men then? What's wrong with you?
My thing is this. She needs to sit and assess who's the problem. What is the common denominator here? You. All right? It's not your man because your man, you already went through 7 of them. The common denominator is you. So what do you think that you're not doing right or wrong in the situation? Because guess what? If you're thinking you're right all the time, you wouldn't be married 7 times.
Hold on.
So that really falls on the person. But what happened is that some people are delusional in their relationships.
Oh, yeah.
You know, some people think they have healthy relationships and they don't. Some people have goals that are unrealistic and they are.
It's always give and take. If there were such a thing as a perfect relationship, I would say just about everybody, with the exception of death, everybody would be married only one time, and one time, period.
Exception of who?
Death, you know,
death.
Till death do us part.
Oh, death. Okay.
But what I mean is,
okay,
there would be no divorces, there would be no separations.
Oh, and if they were, there'd be a very, very low number.
Right, it would be a very low number.
It'll be a very low number. But you know what, though? That's where loneliness comes in, too. Loneliness comes into marriages and creeps into relationships.
Of course it does.
Because you have people who feel like, if I ain't got a man, if I ain't got a girl, I'm not complete. Or I've been alone all my time and I got this person. Or I can't be alone. And the worst, I wouldn't say victims, but the worst are the women. The women are the worst. Because y'all would take somebody, child molesting, rapist, career criminal, up in your bed and have children, okay? Not you having children with this man. You already got children and have this dude up in your house. And the reason why? I'm lonely. I need a man in my bed.
Lonely
and I'm gonna tell you,
lonely people.
and I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, I've seen men, but men. I'm not saying it's not rare, but there are some men who are lonely, and that's why you get those they get the gold diggers and the ones that want to take all their money and stuff like that. Because it's like, you know, I love her and I know nobody else is gonna want me or whatever like that, so I gotta please her. But women are the worst. They are the worst suspects ever because we're the ones where, and I've seen it, you will date dudes who are not even up to par just because you lonely.
As my mother puts it, equally yoked.
That's right. You would want somebody better or somebody who's on your level. No, you be getting these dudes. They be the worst things ever. And you be like, yo, even their own mothers don't want them. And you want them. And then the worst case scenario, I gotta have a man in my bed. Really, you don't need to have a man in your bed. You need to have yourself in your bed first and understand who you are and then branch out and be with somebody. But nah, half of y'all be having dudes, y'all just met yesterday living in your house tomorrow. Yo, come on now. Ladies, wake up. Because y'all the worst group out there, for real. Y'all the worst group. Because y'all be the first thing that's lonely, and y'all pick up anything that's on a stick on the floor to be your man.
The bottom of the shoe.
That's right.
Anyway,
on.
yo, we gotta go, but we're not lonely. If anything, we're lonely for you, but that's why we'll be back for you, and hope you'll be back for us. So stay tuned to Devil Tongue and Phantom Other, and thank you as always for tuning in.
Appreciate.
Love you.
Bye-bye.